Replacing Justin Hall. Kessel paired up with Cam Fowler. And the Blues get it from Suter. Over to the far wing, and Berggren's going to put a shot on goal.
Yeah, somewhere in there. I don't know what I saw. Philip Broberg was a little confused, too.
Right off it. Hofer had to make a save. Well, I'm telling you, I looked at the referee, signaled the high stick. He'll put that one down into the corner, and Snuggerud to the line. Gets it back from Broberg, shoots it on. Askarov the save. The puck deflected out of play. Somehow the Blues got an overtime win. Berggren going down low to Perico. Put that one on. Turned away by Askarov. It's crashed into the corner, and Colton.
Yeah, the bench loved it too, Curves.
Pass to Mayu right down the middle. Shot on. Askarov blocker save. Why he's so comfortable with Buchnevich back in the middle, and he said his defensive mind. You saw it right there. Kraft put it to the net now, and Hofer's going to put it over to the far wing with it. Thank you to Logan as well, giving you some great insight down inside the glass and off the draw. Fowler has had a dynamic period so far. Gets that shot right through on the goaltender.
Yeah, I feel like I always grab these guys right after their maybe one of their hardest or longest shifts. You can tell they're already out of breath before they answer that first question, but they're great troopers. They breathe right through it.
Kessel with a drive from the blue line. That one's put on, and the puck goes back. Now it's off the far wall. Toropchenko can't clear. After Wenberg held it in, Mukhamadullin straight away. Back to Sherwood, drive on. Hofer makes the save.
Even the empty net, that was a bulldog of a shift right there for Jack Finley. He blocked the shot and took a high stick. Getting looked at right now.
Good shot from the far circle. Back to Leddy along the line. Dickinson dances, trying to keep it away from Berggren. Throws a long shot there, and with Gaudette in front, another glove save by Hofer. Mukhamadullin far wing as Kessel knocked down Misa. And a puck back to the far point. Long shot, hitting some skates in front. Nice reach on that by Michael Misa. Up to Smith. Mayu had him tied up. They get it down into the middle, and losing the handle, trying to cut it in was Chernyshov.
You got to have your dependable guys. I would put Oscar Sundqvist in that mix there as well. Who's going to go out there and go do a job?
Dickinson deflected in front, and
next to Joel Hofer. Here's a save right off the faceoff. Look at the left pad. Hofer actually loses his stick there as he's trying to recover. See the way it pops out. Logan Mayu does a good job there on the backside on Toffoli, but see.
Puck gets cleared out, and San Jose is going to get it over the line. 18 seconds to go. Here's Gaudreau with a man open, and Hofer said no. Looking to hold it in along the wall is Finley with help from Toropchenko. They do. To the front of the net. Askarov the save.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that, Curves, but he has just loved his maturity for such a young kid. He knows he's up for the task.
Kessel a drive, and that one from the line on Fowler.
The Blues head into a power play.
So May will sit for 5. Broberg to the far wing. Shot on. Save made. Askarov trying to go to Holloway. It deflected. He's got to back up. Snaps to Kyrou into the circle. Dvorsky leaned on that stick with Wenberg right there, and he got the shot on. Holloway back to Broberg. Into the corner to Kyrou. Now Neighbors taking a shot. That one gets blocked away. Puck comes from Holloway to Fowler out high, near wing. Berggren back door out of the air. Suter and Askarov with a piece of it. That puck rimmed and cleared out. Saves on both ends. It's a 0-0 hockey game. That puck goes in behind the net where the Sharks will whip it around from Dickinson and right out to Graff. Now to Toffoli. Long shot on, and Hofer will flip that puck. Now Perico in behind the goal. Skates it around to the near side. Turns, looks, shoots, deflected down, and then getting cross-checked into the goaltender was Walker.
Watch how he gets shoved right by Desharnais. Here's number 5. Here it is right there. Whack from the backside, and yeah.
Exactly. Wenberg cycles that around. Eklund pressured there by Kessel, but he keeps it, shoots it, and Hofer there to make the save. Blue zone behind the net to Foley to the line. Muhammad-Doolin shot it, and that was blocked off Stenberg. Look at Bergeron fly up the ice, gets in on Ferraro and put the shot to the goal.
By Stenberg, and here it is on your Bob Marino RoboCam. Look at the strides there for Bergeron. He goes the distance on Ferraro. He ends up getting a little body positioning. Look, position over possession. He gets the positioning first, then he gets possession.
Got a stick on it, and now it's Eklund in behind the net. Mayu back to the post to help defend. It comes to Wenberg, and off the post.
Trying to find Eklund, and then right there once again, Philip Broberg doing his work.
Broberg gets a piece. Wenberg there to keep it in. Holloway couldn't clear it. Eklund moving to the front. Hofer stayed with it. Sherwood put it on.
Dylan Holloway, and here's Kiefer Sherwood. A pass through three bodies of having young guys finding some growth opportunities, but also some veterans that are sitting out, including players like Oscar Sundqvist, who's still a healthy scratch here.
Holloway's going to get it into the offensive zone. He's got it alone behind the net, and the backhand off his stick. Score! Dvorsky right there. Ripped it past Nedeljkovic, and the Blues break the tie. 1-0 St. Louis, 2:41 to go in the second period.
Just talking about him, and he tests Nedeljkovic, the goaltender that came right off the bench. Watch this play develop. It's actually an accident on purpose by Dylan Holloway. You see Dvorsky ISO'd right there, stops right between the hash marks. He picks that puck up on end, goes off the shin guard of the San Jose Shark player.
Ran out of room, but he gets it to Finley as it's brought back over to Kessel. On goal, Nedeljkovic the save. Finley unable to get the rebound shot, and the Sharks clear it out. Eklund going the other way. Wenberg again, and he scores. It went end to end to end, and the Sharks have tied it 1-1, 5:04 into the third.
Right, but here comes just moments later in your Bob Marino RoboCam. It's going to be an odd man rush. We have not seen the Blues give up many of these. What a terrific pass, east-west, right at the blue line. And you're going to see Wenberg. Watch this pickup right here. Right through the back blade there. Kicks it to the blade curve. That's a thing of beauty right there.
Attempt can't clear. Second one got it ahead. Stenberg to Bergeron. In. Shooting, and Nedeljkovic got a piece. It comes back 2-on-1. Celebrini to the middle. And Hofer with a pad save.
Guess what's going to happen the other way? It's going to lead to odd man rushes. Here it is on your car shield protection play. Celebrini, he just can't corral that puck. He's got pressure from Broberg. He's going to go backhand, forehand. Looks like it just duds right off of that right pad.
Snuggerud drops it back. Snuggerud, Broberg, and Holloway. Here's your future of the Blues, folks. Holloway brings it in. Snuggerud shoots it. And Wenberg's going to get a shot that goes all the way back. The Sharks the other way, 2-on-1. That's Eklund over the line. Back on goal. Hofer makes the save. Kyrou drags it to the middle, and Eklund pokes it away. Sharks to center. In they come. They drag. Hofer with a save. He kicked it away.
But Curbs, this is the save of the night right there as the Sharks have a 3-on-1. Look how he clips it with the left toe.
To the Blues zone. St. Louis has had possession for most of overtime. Dvorsky around Celebrini. Brings it into the middle. Shoots. Just wide. Broberg dives back to nearly take it away. Orlov launched the shot wide. 10 seconds to go. Up to Holloway. To the front of the net. 5 remaining. He scores! Bring out the Zamboni. Holloway.
It comes from the defensive end. Celebrini's going to set up for Orlov right there. It's a missed shot. Look at Broberg. The shoulder check. He sees Dylan Holloway take off. One last-ditch effort. Forehand, backhand, short side, right over the goaltender's right shoulder. Bang, bang, boom. Right there. Tucks it, crossbar and in. Look at the bench, and Jim Montgomery, his reaction says it all right there. The smiles.